What is up, guys? KraZeeRic here from DACwardz TV, and welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2. Now in this video I want to talk about the Dragon's Plague. Now if you don't know what that is, you are a very lucky player. If you do know what it is, I'm terribly sorry. But in this video I'm going to go over just the things to look for to spot it, and what to do if you do spot it and if your pawn has it. I'm going to have a pawn explain what it is, because who better to explain than a pawn, right? Take it away, Simba.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
So that's basically Dragon's Plague. Now my pawn has caught it 3 times. I know, this thing has been going around like crazy. But this is her normally. So she's normally very nice and supportive. And if you get a closer look at her, her eyes are actually different colors. Her eyes are normal, one red, one green, nothing crazy to note. But here's the catch. If a pawn in your party catches Dragon's Plague, you have to get rid of all of them, because it will continue to spread and continue to spread. And that's where I messed up at. So it all started through this pawn, Whiskey. Right now you see her, she's normal. She does not have the Dragon's Plague. But she had it, and I dismissed her, but I only dismissed her. I didn't dismiss any other pawn. I didn't kill my pawn. I just dismissed her, and so she spread it to the pawns that I was with.
Reunion.
Now this is firsthand a look at her with the Dragon's Plague. As you can see, her eyes are glowing red. She's just standing there, looking nice and evil. She's rubbing her head, and it's very obvious. Look at that. Even the way she walks is just so evil and menacing. But with that being said, now you guys know what Dragon's Plague is, what it looks like. Let's go over what to look out for and how to spot it. Now, symptoms of the Dragon's Plague may include glowing red eyes that can also be seen at nighttime, holding of thy head from some sort of headache, and also, last but not least, a smart mouth from your pawns. Now, this may not be all the symptoms, but it is the most obvious symptoms, and you should be able to spot them within a few days of hanging out with a pawn with Dragon's Plague. Oh, and I forgot to mention the overconfidence from your pawns, like Simba mentioned earlier, and whatever the heck this is. Yuck. So, now you know what Dragon's Plague is, how it looks, and the symptoms. But before I tell you how to get rid of it or what to do about it, I'm going to go over something really quick with recruiting pawns and something to look out for. Okay, so in this clip I'm actually teamed up with Whiskey. Do you guys remember Whiskey from the beginning of the video? No? How about now? So, she actually infected another pawn that I was with. But the problem is, this pawn had on a mask. Now if you look at the clip, you can see when the pawn talks in the bottom of the screen, you'll see that he's wearing a mask. So after one smart comment from him, Scooby-Doo style, I had to remove the mask. And can you guess what I saw under? Yep, you guessed right. First stages of Dragon's Plague. It's sad to see. It is sad to see. And to think he was hiding it under that mask. So, with that being said, guys, for safety reasons, if you hire a pawn that has a mask, the only thing you need to do is pause the game, go into equipment, go to the head, and unequip the mask. It'll go directly to the Arisen that owns that pawn, so you don't have to worry about anything messing up. And this is an easy way for you to keep an eye on those eyes and make sure that that pawn doesn't have Dragon's Plague. So this is the part you all been waiting for, how to deal with Dragon's Plague, how to get rid of Dragon's Plague. Now like I said earlier, if one pawn in your party has Dragon's Plague, they all have it, so you need to get rid of all of them. With your main pawn, what you want to do is you want to give your main pawn a one-way ticket to the brine, so toss them in the water. You can dismiss the other pawns, but if you dismiss them, they'll still have the Dragon's Plague and they'll bring it back to their master. So I recommend just throwing them all in the water, giving them all that one-way trip, that vacation, in the springs to cleanse their soul and get the Dragon's Plague out of them. If you do go the route of killing the other pawns, one thing you want to make sure you do is go to items and get all the stuff they picked up or anything that you gave to them to hold, because if you don't, that will also go back to their master. So you want to gather all your items, anything that they're holding for you, so that you don't lose it. If you dismiss them, it'll go to your storage. If you kill them, it'll go to their master. So just keep that in mind, guys. Well, that basically covers it for Dragon's Plague. We went over what Dragon's Plague is, how to spot it, the symptoms, and how to get rid of it. So I hope this guide helped you out. I apologize if there wasn't a lot of examples in this video, but hopefully it still helped you out. If you have any questions, any concerns, any advice, leave them down in the comment section. If you like the video, give me a nice little like. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. KraZeeRic out.